Just to say he represents Mexico as well.
Yeah, it's
but
like Mexico versus Mexico right now,
Yeah,
pretty much,
basically.
in a weird way. But
All right, let's go straight into it.
I wish them the best. They both had really close Game 5 matches. Chag lost to Void, the second best or best player in the pool, and it was 3-2. And then Anti lost to Ally, who was also the best player in the pool, technically, based off results. And he lost to him 3-2. So let's see how they do against each other.
Yeah, it is, man. I feel like today a lot of people have been saying they love the way Chag has been playing with this Bayonetta. We're going to see what happens here. Had a bit of a rough start yesterday.
Definitely not so many Marios in Mexico either. So it might be a little bit of a matchup that's tough for him to go through. I know Ally did get a clean 3-0
Yeah.
against Chag earlier, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see Anti do pretty well too.
It is nice stuff right there. I love the down tilt usage by Anti, making sure to just clip. Wow, actually, trying to see if you can even get the double jab.
The F smash. That was pretty good. I do like that attempt. A lot of people go for that, especially as you saw Void, who would do double jab into dash attack.
Yes.
People aren't expecting it. They don't have enough time to jump out. And beautiful back air coming out from Anti, taking the first stock.
Yeah, right there we saw Chag going for a lot of those up tilts. Not sure if he was still holding up, when it comes to actually getting hit horizontally. You have to use the vector, you have to fight against it while holding towards the stage. But right there, Anti right now.
It's always interesting.
Yeah.
To see how Mario uses Flood. Sometimes I feel like they use it just to annoy the person. Like, oh, you think you're doing something? No, you're not. You think you're doing something again? No, you're not. Over and over. And there goes the Flood. It does help out with the spacing. Oh, unfortunate.
That neutral air combo looks so weird. It just stood out there for a while.
Yeah. And, okay, nice landing there. Again, Mario's love to do that to be able to get a grab afterwards. Didn't get the grab, but doing pretty well now.
Oh, and there's the down tilt up smash off of that witch time. Really good right there by Chag, just trying to keep stocks close.
52%. I feel like there's a chance he could bring it back, especially with this combo.
Oh, Anti. Did he go for an air?
I guess Anti was a little scared himself, so he decided to go for no aerials.
Yeah.
Even though Anti loves to go for falling there or like last hit in there. So I think that's what Chag was looking for, but oh my goodness.
Okay, I was about to say, with all that charge that he put into that, if he didn't get the KO, that would have been a rough one. And he still managed to get it. You saw Chag trying to see if he can at least DI towards the corner of the stage so that he could stay alive, but didn't quite work out. And Anti now with one game over Chag.
I'm seeing a lot of attempts at down throws on Bayonettas and then going for a smash attack. And I feel that's a good choice because if the Bayonetta air dodges, you can still get the smash attack. If the Bayonetta witch times, you could still get the smash attack. So you might as well go for that option just in case the witch time happens so that if it's perfect, it's perfect. You don't put yourself in a bad position, you're always in a good position.
Let's get it. Second game here in Dreamland. These platforms definitely can help out Bayonetta quite a bit, but also Mario.
Oh yeah, I can see it helping out Mario. I usually expect to see like Battlefield be better for Mario, but this stage could work out too, especially with the high top platform up there. You can reset the combo very well. I feel like the combos are actually very similar regardless on Battlefield and Dreamland. And there we go, waiting for the witch time again.
That was very smart double back air right there by Anti, probably expecting Chag to try to come back up using the side B, which he did.
All right, fantastic reset coming out from Anti. He's just looking for these grabs over and over. He is getting them a lot, so I don't blame him. And there's a lot of witch times coming out from Chag right now.
Yep, and because of that, you see Anti like pacing himself with the combos, not trying to immediately go for the follow-ups.
Yep. I feel like that's why Anti's just looking for these grabs. He knows if he gets the grab, he can combo straight up 100%, but if he just goes for an aerial, it might be a problem. But fantastic combo coming out from Chag to get the KO off the top.
Yep, the moment I saw that up air connect, I was like, he's definitely gone. Oh, whoa, Chag has some rage too, but Anti holding inward. Uh-oh.
Ooh. I think Chag was not expecting him to actually get hit up that high or expecting a DI from Anti. No, and Pineapple?
It's Bayonetta.
Bayonetta can come back from anywhere.
Yeah.
Bayonetta should have her own flying game. Like, she's like an airplane.
Okay, so she has her own game. Flying game? No. Bayonetta 3 gonna be coming out this year. I'm pretty hyped about that. But in any event, Mario right here, trying to see if he can at least tie up the stocks Anti. One for that back though. Let's see what kind of setup he has.
Yeah, okay, nice back here. Not able to get the KO. Looking for the fireballs to mess up the recovery. Dang, it does not matter for Chag.
Not at all. Still getting back up to the other side of the stage. I like that dive kick straight towards the platform though. Quite working out. Was that an up smash?
Yes, that was an up smash.
Okay.
I did see Anti going for a lot of up smashes currently. Either up smashes or back throws. That's some of his main KO options.
Okay, because I definitely looked down for 1 second at my notes, and that was it. Oh! Chag puts one on the scoreboard between him and Anti, 1-1 right here.
That was
now,
a surprise on no sweet spot on that up B.
Yeah, it looks like Anti right now might be deliberating, trying to figure out what's happening. And I like the fact that, whenever players, pro players like lose, they don't want to just mash start out of anger, after losing. You want to think about it, pace yourself, question if you want to possibly switch characters, what stage you want to go on, things like that. Clear your mind too.
Especially for Anti.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some players who only play one character and they know exactly what stage, or sometimes they're like, all right, I know I'm going to lose this. So as soon as it ends, they're like, all right, let's go back.
That's right. That's right. But Anti has so many characters under his belt. We saw the Zirsu Samus earlier, but instead not opting for Zirsu Samus. Going here into game 3 between these two with the Mario, Chag staying characters, and here it is.
All right, we have platforms coming out here again, and these are the infamous town and city platforms, which sometimes can help you KO for you or help get you KO.
Yep, and right now we see Anti going for a lot of these immediate down airs. It's a great tool that can catch people that try to, short hop backwards and, fade with their aerials. Oh, double the pre-patch?
Oh, double dive kick. Hey, it's nice to still see that being used sometimes. And use it for extra damage, and nice punish on the hillside. Keep in mind, guys, even though you do the bats with Bayonetta, she still takes damage. Is that KO off the top? Good stuff by Anti getting out of that.
Getting that air dodge. Okay, right there, that whip up smash. I was wondering if Chag was probably trying to see if he can bait Witch Time right there.
All right, I like how Anti just went for the 3 up airs, not trying to go for the KO off the bat, just looking for extra damage.
Yep.
Possibly go for the back throw or up smash KO. And up smash should be able to KO at this percent.
Yo, he immediately just sprayed Chag right there off stage. Trade situation, no KO yet.
Very close, but he could go for it again, and he can also go for the back throw, so we'll see a lot of Anti's back towards the ledge, or a lot of roll-ins, most likely.
And I like what Anti was doing, just making sure to stay right underneath. Oh, goodness, and so much knocked back right there. Was that like single hit? Witch twist?
It did look like it.
Yeah.
I believe that Anti was expecting him to come up more and hit him, but it seems like Chag likes to go for throwing you in the air, then waiting for something, then continuing the combo in the air. Anti was not ready for that, so the down air did not hit, and Chag was able to continue afterwards.
Uh-oh, and here it is. These witch twists are coming out quite a bit, racking up a lot of good damage for Chag. And here it is again, Anti getting that escape. Good defense right there, too, on the platform. Don't want to get caught right there, especially with the low ceiling of the stage.
All right, I think Chag knows what Anti's looking for, so you'll see a lot of hopping around, but it doesn't even matter. Anti just runs in and gets that grab.
Okay. Okay, nice lead in with the neutral air. Chag just immediately, upon wake up, comes the witch twist. Anti DIing right out of there.
Fantastic. He's been doing really good at DIing these Bayo combos. Throwing that one fireball, trying to use the flood, really trying to mess up his recovery. Doesn't mess it up too much, but is at least able to get some damage. Uh-oh. Will he DI up?
Oh, and there it is again. Single hit witch twist.
Wow.
Shooting Anti straight up there like that. And now we have 2-1. Chag over Anti.
I felt like he was thinking, let me DI up so I can get out of the combo so he can't up B into up air, but DIing up and being hit by the first hit of up B made it so that he just died immediately when he possibly could have lived with DI away. But it's a game. It's like you have to figure out which one's best to do. And sometimes it's a little tough. So let's see if Anti can bring it back. It's currently 2-1.
Zirsu Samus?
Oh, I thought it would come out.
How do you feel about this choice? Because there might be some players who feel like they don't like to opt for this character against Bayonetta.
Yeah, I do hear people say that it's one of Zirsu Samus' worst matchups, but if Zirsu Samus can get that grab, might be able to get that KO early, especially on a stage like Town and City, one of Zirsu Samus' best stage. It could work out pretty well.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
It's hard to get the grab, though.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. That should not be the KO.
Yeah, definitely not a KO right there. Chag tried, but at least he got the damage. Wait a second. Oh, wait. We're that low in percent. We'll be okay.
All right, so 110%. He has to be very careful. We probably won't be seeing witch times come out from Bayonetta, because Bayonetta doesn't even need it. Could just get a back air.
How do you feel about this?
That might be a death.
Oh, actually doesn't get the KO there. Anti still going.
Ooh, going for that back air. I like that mix-up instead of going for the up B at the end, because that was a little bit lower to try to go for the KO.
And right there, actually slowing down Chag now that he has a bit more range with this Zair from Zirsu Samus.
Okay, going for that down air. I appreciate what Chag is going for, all these KO options. A lot of neutral airs, down airs, just going for that KO, and no.
Yep, the DI and drift right there by Anti, going for the immediate up air from the ledge. And now, okay, ooh, bats with it. Oh, Anti with the catch. Sick up tilt. Sending Chag right there up to the top. And right now, Chag, he's like, nope, you're going to have to wait for me, man, on that Angel platform. Comes down on his own terms.
Always have to watch out for Rage Zirsu Samus. She can do whatever she wants.
Oh, yeah, you're so right. Looking at that, Kataro. 144%.
Yeah, Anti looked like he was going to lose his stock while only putting 20% on Bayonetta, but looks like he changed it up. And infinite pressure, too. He will not leave her alone.
Yeah, actually, that boy moving right now. And it's okay, a little bit too far out.
Wow, actually up reverse up being and trying to do the flip kick to get a KO at 67%.
Right.
Wants to end this right now.
But there it is. That dash attack was still active, managing to catch Anti, jumping up from the edge. Beautiful stuff right there. And Anti making sure that he is still in the game. Amazing counter pick right there. 2-2. Are we going to see the Zero Suit Samus again, Katara?
I feel like we will, but I did see that one time where Anti was playing against Ally and he won in the Mario Ditto, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to switch.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know what to expect. And he switched to Zero Suit Samus, so maybe he feels like, okay, he knows the Zero Suit Samus. I can't whip this out again. I have to try something else. But I think he'll most likely stay with Zero Suit, and he does for game number 5.
Here it is. Trying to keep it up close and personal with those neutral airs. Every time he sees Chag trying to apply too much pressure, as you can see, that up tilt helps give him some breathing room. Good wait.
Ooh. I don't blame him for going for it. That could have been a KO. Almost a 0 to death, too.
Yeah, man. Catching those air dodges. Okay, very good pacing. Oh, another grab opportunity and Anti.
That's the scary thing about going for smash attacks with Bayonetta. A lot of lag. You miss that smash attack, you can get punished very hard, especially from a character like Zero Suit Samus with the grab.
Oh, and Chag right there with the safe combos. Not trying to overextend. Good interruption with that down tilt. One of the best tilt that Bayonetta has.
Yep. And looking for that back air again. Might not be able to KO from the center of the stage, but it is good to get Bayonetta off the stage. And
good.
Okay.
Scary stuff right there.
That looked like that was DI up. That didn't actually KO him this time. Might be a difference between playing Zero Suit Samus and Mario. Looking for that back air. There it is.
The fact that he got the tech chase, knocks down the opponent with the Zair, waits for the roll in, because a lot of times it's good to tech inwards if your opponent pursues you after a knockdown. But right there, Anti was on top of it.
Okay, good DI coming out again. I like that down air. He just stays completely aggressive on Bayonetta.
He's not scared at all, dude. Oh, but there it is. Chag strikes back with the back air.
All right, this is another game 5 situation, and off the bat, going for Witch Time. Did one of those things. That's like the basic Bayonetta combo where you go for Witch Time at 0%, hoping they just land an attack on you. And with how aggressive Anti is acting, I think he really thought he would go for an attack. Grab instead.
Yep, here come the damage again. Anti stomping on his head right there. Nice interruption. Forward air being one of the best tools that Bayonetta has. Oh, but Bayonetta way too close to the ground. No fear again by Anti.
All right, just a little bit more percent. Anti might be able to KO off the backers that he's always going for.
It's really scary seeing how Chag is trying to just carry Anti off from the sides there. Nice stuff by Chag. Doesn't get the tech chase.
All right, and looking for the backers again. He knows that's the best KO option for Zero Suit Samus. Not looking for grabs at the moment.
Ooh. Oh, there it is. Anti with the immediate up B after that. Doesn't quite get the last hit.
That could be a KO this time. Oh, no.
Oh, but he's way up in the air. Let's see what happens.
Double up B into up air. Missed the 2 up airs in a row.
Okay. Anti right now is just waiting, looking for that opportunity.
He's looking for those backers, and
Chag leaving himself open with that up tilt, giving Anti the back air and the game.
Congratulations to Immortals Anti for getting that win.